All right, good morning. We just got the knock on the door. The gentleman came out and told us that, unfortunately, I'm parked in the wrong spot. It's not a big deal. This fella here pulled in next to me last night and parked, and he was asleep. My trailer, like I said, is a belly unload on the, the halfway point. So I need to be over there and backed past where the hoses are. That way it'll reach my trailer. He is a rear unload. He should be in this spot, but he had to wake that gentleman up. Sorry, buddy. He's gonna pull out and around, and I'm gonna be able to maneuver over into where he is. So we're almost there. It's gonna be a couple more minutes here, but we're gonna get it done. All right, guys, so what we had to do, we had to come up here and open our dome lid. We're not gonna pump this off ourselves. He has a pump. So he hooks his line up and it draws the product out. So we have to come up here and vent this lid. That way it doesn't pull the tank in. You know, if it has too much negative pressure, then it'll collapse the tank. So we got to open the valve, that way it draws, open the lid, that way it's able to draw through. So we're gonna hop down, see what else he needs, call it a day. So what he did here real quick, guys, is he steamed from the outside. So that melted everything. And now that's dripping out is what was all plugged up. So now we're good to go. The steam is, he's saying it's just the residual water. So we're gonna get the line up and hooked up. All right, guys, well, he's pumping it off. He said about 2.5 hours. So I'm gonna kick it in the back here, kick my boots off, and catch up on some Yellowstone. We'll check back in a little bit. All right, guys, well, a little curveball to the plans today. The internal valve on this trailer is malfunctioning. There's a leak in the inside of the insulation up where the actual valve housing is. So I'm not able to get unloaded. We've been sitting here for an hour, and the fella came and knocked on the door and said, hey, that valve's not closing. Not opening. You might want to come back and check it. So I tried to get the plug out to check the fluid, and it was empty. So I added some fluid, got it closed, pumped it back up, and it's still draining immediately. So I opened the plug back up and I look, and it's empty. So, okay, hey, we're done. Pull the hose off. As soon as we pulled the hose off, I'll show a picture. All the fluid that I was adding came out. So it definitely proves that there's a leak on the inside of the valve, on the inside of the internal valve, that isn't allowing it to hold pressure. So I'm on my way back to the plant now to drop this trailer, and hopefully the guys can get it offloaded somehow and figure out what my next run will be. So we'll check in a little bit. Here's that bridge. This is the Chesapeake River Bridge, and it's the Choptank River. This is pretty cool. There's a pedestrian walkway over there, and then it stops at the highest point of this bridge, I guess, so the boats can get through. I don't know what kind of boats would use this channel, but it's pretty nice. See a couple fishing boats out there, nothing crazy. Wow. You look over to the left and you just see nothing, just water. It's awesome. There's buoys out here, and it looks like it looks like a boat is checking the buoys, so I don't know if they're setting some kind of shrimp trap or crab trap or something like that. I guess probably for crabs. That'd be cool. daylight now. All right, guys, we're here at the plant. We got our new trailer. The other one is parked over there. They're gonna work on getting that product off. They have it on steam so it stays warm, but we're gonna hook to this empty and we're heading home, and we're gonna load in Ergon in Newell, West Virginia tomorrow morning. All right, guys, well, we don't have to worry about the mud that's on our truck from the customer last night and this morning. They're a pretty good sell. Pick up most of the trip home now. We're just getting into it. We're stopping in about 15 minutes down here to get some fuel, and we're continuing home. So unfortunately, we'll be in the rain most of the day. Yeah, coming up on exit 16. I'm sorry, exit 10. Heading over to the Flying J. Some pretty rough looking clouds there ahead of us. Holy smokes, is this place packed. Wow. I have never seen a gas station this backed up. There are people at every pump. Twice. Alright guys, back on Interstate 81 here. We're in a pretty solid red backup on the GPS. Not real sure exactly what's going on. I figured out the problem with my CB. The antenna on my passenger side is littered with holes through the plastic cover that kind of protects it. So I guess that'll be on my list of things to purchase. I can receive, I just can't transmit for some reason. So looks like some more rain up here. I'm snacking on some sunflower seeds since we're in a slowdown here. All right, well, we made it through. It looks like probably that tractor trailer being broke down probably has something to do with the backup along with the construction here as well. But we're going to continue on 81 South, 322 West. And we're going to link up with Route 11 and take that towards Carlisle, which intersects with the Pennsylvania Turnpike. Found a pretty nice Peterbilt right there. Getting off of 81 here onto the connector Route 11. Right down to the Pennsylvania Turnpike. There's a couple truck stops here. The Flying J's behind us. This is the blue beacon here on the right. And down on the left is the Petro and Love's. A couple little old motels here that are abandoned. Night Transportation has a big headquarters here. Right there on the right. Raining pretty hard here. Should be an interesting ride back. We're getting on at the 226 and we're getting off at the 67. I'm sorry, 75. New stamp. So we got about 150 miles, 152 miles left. About 2.5 hours. Well, it's never good when the truck with the red lights is out. It says stop traffic up ahead. This is going up to the Tuscarora tunnel here, which is where everybody goes in the same side while they work on the eastbound side. So we're going to follow this tow truck with the PGT tractor on it. Get over into the right lane. Traffic does not look good. Yep, coming to a stop. Shocker. Alright guys, we made it through. We'll be, like I said, getting off at exit 75. We got 110 miles to go. Well guys, we got out of most of the heavy rain. Clouds are still looking pretty rough. Got it down to a little drizzle, just the road wash here. We're going to start climbing the hill up to the last set of tunnels, right before Somerset.
Thank you.
Guys, I don't know if you can see this cloud formation. It's wild how dark and defined it is. The radar did show some orange growing as it was moving east towards us, but jeez. Just turning 7 o'clock right now. We only have about 40 miles to go. 38. Let's get after it. Try and cut right through it. Alright, we made it off the Pennsylvania Turnpike. We're going to reverse track, toll 66 northbound to Route 30. We'll be home. Rain's let up a little bit. Really dropped the temperature. It's only 65 degrees now. We're getting there. Another 20 minutes. All right, guys, that's it. We're finished for the night. We're going to get a quick nap and head for Ergon and Newell, West Virginia in the morning. So thanks for following along. Make sure you like the videos you watch. If you don't like them, tell me why, what I could fix. Appreciate all the likes and comments. All right, guys, good night.